ban somebody. Five seconds. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Yo.
Your pick.
Oh no! Our farm is all mixed up. Kid, help us gather the animals and put everything back in order.
10 seconds to go. Your pick.
The farm animals had the last update in the game about. Learn about
You're up.
farm animals. Enjoy the puzzle and put all the pieces together. How to play with the animals. Feed your pet. Interact with the animals to learn their sounds. Download the Farm Animal Puzzle app from Beta on iOS and Android devices. Halloween song.
Hey yo. Kamusta mga kaibigan?
As needs be.
Huwag na, do you want me?
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？
The next level, the next level.
Places, everyone.
Do you want to go me? Huwag na.
I am committed.
Yung pala mukha ni Pony.
All right, carry on.
I'm well aware of it.
Game swap tip.
So it is said.
30 seconds to showtime.
Away hence.
Anong bastos niya yan?
Tis tedious.
Down by the Bay, Part 1.
Of course. So begins a new age of knowledge. A charming hex. I'll keep it in mind. Mindfully. Denied. Nigh unto death. Athwart my path. Orbs light my path. My mind is my arcanery. Fine. You dare fight me? I proceed. Concentration. Hither I go. As I will. With speed. The learned one strikes. I'll not be interrupted. 'Tis non-cupatory. Well away. Fight me. Thus and so. Such tedium. Hearken unto me. Over yon. Avowedly. Unto battle. A small annihilation. This bores me. Yes. Forthwith. Methinks you wanted that. Well away.
Bottom's gone missing, just so as you know.
Outplay. 'Tis tedious. As needs be. Such tedium. This bores me. Who threatens my concentration? Mindfully. I am committed. Demised. Concentration. Exhort quasi arcane. First blood. Nothing. First blood. Sauce for the soul.
Hate to be your mid-tower right about now.
A line without end. I'll take that. I proceed. I'll keep it in mind. Away hence! Knowledge is power! Orbs light my path. Over yon. So it is said. Of course. With speed. Chaos meteor. I'm well aware of it. Cross Frigory now. Avowedly. An incantation long remembered. Fine. Thither I go. Ill luck upon you. Thus and so, Sagrot true arcanery thrives. Unto battle! I'll keep it in mind. I proceed. Outplay concentration.
Bomb's gone
So
missing,
it is
just
said.
so's you know.
Yes. An honor to fight me. Ghostly good
Malotar siya.
I remember now what I was about. Plucked augury abounds. A rich tradition. With spherical sorcery. Away hence. 'Tis tedious. Avowedly. This bores me. Attack. Well away.
Ain't seen this many trees in a long time.
Bomb's gone missing, just so's you know.
Unto battle. No wish fulfilled. Of course. so. Take it. Draw from the great mystery. I am committed. Such tedium.
Almost feel bad for your top tower.
Fine. Con enlight. Rex, exhort. Orbs light my path. Forge spirit. The spell, behold.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
I'll not be interrupted. Expostrios. Mercury abound. I sleep without sight. I'm well aware of it. Mindful. My mind is my arcanery. With speed and power from the great alacrity.
Your mid tower needs a little help.
Concentration.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
The learned one strikes. Spherical sorcery.
Your top tower's hurting.
Education long remembered. I proceed. Witness zeal and Wexhort. You dare fight me? Hearken unto me. Experience
Your mid tower's coming apart. Good luck getting out of there. Can't do nothing about dire structures right now. Hate to be your mid tower right about now. Dyer's courier didn't make it. The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower. They're meaning to smash that bottom tower of yours.
Cunning fabrication. Athwart my path. Thus and so. Avowedly.
That top tower of yours ain't doing so good.
I'll keep it in mind. Knowledge is power. I'll take that. I am committed. Mindfully. Ravagers of armor and will. Who threatens my concentration? Of course. Rex exhort! The small annihilation. Kowloon's most cunning fabrications. Forthwith. Hither I go.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
Over yon. I'm well aware of it. So mote it be. My totality eclipses. Yes. Zeal of Wexhort.
Wish only.
Unto battle. Ravagers of armor.
Your mid tower's gone.
Experience true swiftness. Away hence. Orbs light my path. Fight me. One of my favorites. Exhort Riolis. Of Wexhort. This bores me. Elementals. From deep within. As needs be. They'll rue the day they crossed me. Fine. Exhort, boss, exhort! Gold for little toil. Such tedium. It's not time yet. Rex, exhort! An honor to fight me. So it is said. Experience forge spirit. This bores me. Illusion. Enlightenment stands ready. Alacrity. I proceed. As I will.
The next level
and
play.
so.
Next level play.
Seal of Wexhort. Infelicitous. Ill luck upon you. I'm not ready. What from the Wexhort exhort? Who threatens my concentration?
The other fellas lost the mid-tower.
Only to
Dire structures looking fortified.
Next level play. Next level play.
From deep within. Experience true awake. My mind is my arcanery. Spherical sorcery. Well-gotten gains. Augury abounds. Concentration. Clarity. Of course. One of my favorites. Not yet. A spell I will remember. The learned one strikes.
Bomb's gone missing, just so's you know.
Forthwith. Plucked from the arcane. An incantation. Prolongs abyssal darkness here. Yes. Mirrors Hindergast. Mindfully. Enlightenment stands ready. And Kamawa, seal of Wexhort. Over yon. Unto battle. Experience true swiftness. Avowedly.
Bomb's gone missing, just so's you know.
Sunstrike. Master's mandate of impetual arcanery thrives. I'm well aware of it. Tis to witness true sorcery. Rocks descend from fire. Keeping in mind. In Congrev's most cunning fabrications, one of my favorites. Cross Frigoris, Augury, Vex Exhort. I'll not be my memory failed me. Arcana, known only to me.
Your top tower's in trouble.
It's not time for pity.
That's for me.
There goes your top tower.
Away hence. Hark impetuous strife! I am committed.
Bomb's gone missing,
From
just
the
so you know.
arcade. As needs be. Seal of Wexort. Words of power.
Knowledge is power.
Radiant structures must have been fortified.
With speed. Light my path. Well away. Witness true sorcery. Thou art a devil. True arcanery. Was triumphs. Spell. Remember. Enlightenment stands ready. Incantation of incineration.
Your top tower's getting all banged up.
A charming hex. Dastard's mandate of impetuous strife. My mind is my arcane. I'm not ready. Let's exalt.
The other fella's bottom tower's done for.
Tradition, one of life, and ally from naught I proceed. Vital attainment. With speed, experience, true swiftness. Fight me.
And we're back. Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
Forthwith. Thus and so. The Wexort. Mindfully. Wex exalt. Elementals. You dare fight me? Unto battle. Illusion. Athwart my path. My mind is my arcanum. Of course. I'm well aware of it. True arcanery thrives. 'Tis tedious. A spell I will remember. Spherical alacrity. Sadron protected. A charming hex. Avowedly. A witch witness true sorcery. Enlightenment stands ready. Words of power.
Orbs light my path.
Wax quas.
Well away.
Spherical sorcery. Witness true sorcery. Experience true swiftness. One of my favorites. So it is said. Behold! My mind is my arcanery. Arcane, known only to the rich. Augury abounds. This bores me. Tormenting. Words of power. Away hence. Get out. Ravagers of armor and will. True arcanery thrives. Attack.
Nothing left of the other fella's mid-tower.
Enlightenment stands ready.
The other fella's mid-towers.
Spherical sorcery. Athwart my the spell works like exhort.
The other fella's mid-rags won't be making trouble anymore. There goes the other fella's mid-rags.
Words of power. Attack. Experience true swiftness. I'll keep it in mind. Double kill. Over yon. Not yet. Alacrity. Augury abounds. Enlightenment stands ready. Lincoln Sphere. Concentration.
Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Well, from the great mystery. A charming hex. True arcanery thrives.
Your mid-tower's coming apart.
Lincoln wax quas wax.
No breaking through the dire. Gonna save that top tower. That's the way.
So we behold. With one of my favorite spherical sorcery. Witness true sorcery. I'll take that. Concentration. From the great forge spirit. Words of power. This bores me. Unto battle, a rich tradition. Ill luck upon you. Harlot's incantation of incineration. Drawn from deep within. Field of Wexort. Known only to me. Cause for my enemies to dwell on me. Exclude is my arcane. An incantation. Experience true swiftness. Who threatens my concentration? Ocular sight. I am committed. These most cunning fabrications. 'Tis tedious. Over yon, a charming hex. Field of Wexort. Plucked from the arcane. Spiritual sorcery. 5. Mindfully. Behold.
Write your answers in the comments.
Thither I go. The spell I will remember in Exort Trionis.
Have fun trying to bust down radiant structures now.
Enlightenment stands ready. Augury abounds.
Giant's courier took a trip to the old
Such wreck my mind, my arcane. True arcanery thrives. Ravagers of armor and will. Hearken unto me. spherical sorcery.
Your top tower's getting all banged up.
Fight
The
me.
Dire went and fortified their structures.
Thither I go.
That top tower of yours ain't doing so good. Your top tower's in trouble.
Behold! Sun strike. Valkyrie.
There goes one of the other Dire's big towers.
Triple kill!
Your mid tower needs a little help. Your mid tower's done for. The Radiant put old Roche down quick and clean.
Set my magics. Such tedium. When one of my favorites. Once of lethargy. Of course. Forthwith.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
This bores me. I'll keep it in mind. My Cyclops perfected frisson. Zeal in legacy stands tornado from the grave. Witness true sorcery. Charming things. Well away. This spell works not spherical sorcery. Augury above experience, true swiftness. Concentrate true arc, exhort, quas exhort. Plucked from the arcane ray. I am committed. Whose walls? I'm well aware of it. With speed. My favorites. From the great mystery.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures.
Behold! Drawn from deep within. Over yon. A rich tradition. Mindfully. Away head the nether reaches out. Stands ready. Long remember.
Things getting serious, ain't they?
One of my favorites. I proceed. Orbs light my path. Spherical sorcery. Witness true sorcery. From the great mystery. Unto battle. Plucked from the arm. Wex Quas. A rich tradition. Experience true swiftness. Orbs light my path. I'm open on Scythe of Vice.
The other fella's top tower won't be making trouble no more.
And will. Behold. Exalt! My name is my arcane.
5 seconds. Time to ban. You're up. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Your priestess has arrived.
Everybody get set.
Forward by bounds. We ride. Agreed.
30 seconds to go.
Leap forward. Perfect.
First blood.
Since you command it,
The twin shall not thirst for long.
And here we go.
as you will it. Our time is at hand. Good idea. To the battle. Run like the dogs you are. Thus, you pay. Mutts! That is ours. Evil curse! Perfect. Starfall! Of course. On the prowl. Whimper, dogs. Yes. Attack. On track. Forward, pet. Such strength shall be out.
My bat wants that.
I'm under attack. Scatter while you can.
Your mid tower's coming apart. Well, ain't this a treat?
Good idea. Forward, pet. Cringe, you cur. On track. Cower before us. We ride. Ha! Tuck your tail and run, you mutt. Sanaba. Fair warning, your death has arrived. To the battle. Dive on. Since you command it. Cower before us. Such power. Ah, stars! Agreed. As you will it. Yes! Stars! Fair warning. Your death has arrived.
Deserve a better death.
Perfect. Good idea. Mutts! The inner light dawns. Scatter while you can. I'm under attack. Leap forward. Yes. Oh no. Forward by bounds. Run like that star crawler. Good idea. On the prowl. Evil curs! Cringe, you cur! Stop!
Your bottom tower ain't long for this world. Well, good luck.
Agreed. Good idea. Stop! Forward, pet. Forward by bounds. We ride. Perfect. Pathetic whelp.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
Good idea. To the battle. As you will it. Since you command it. On the prowl. Leap forward. On track. Of course. Then start.
Might want to check the bottom tower.
On the prowl. Forward, pet. Who spoiled that shot? Tuck your tail and run, you mutt. Since you command it. Agreed. Forward by bounds. Good idea.
Your mid tower needs a little help.
I'll save this for later. Start! Mine!
Selfish.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
We ride. Start! Double damage. On track. Inferno! Good idea. Perfect. You had no place here. Leap forward.
One down.
Nice! Outing!
Dire structures looking fortified.
To the battle. As you will it. Yes. Of course. On the prowl. Stop! We ride in perfect union. Forward, pet.
Illusion.
On track. Since you command. Mm-hmm. Dive on. Of course. Good idea. Leap forward. Yes. As you will it. Ah. Good idea. The battle. Yes. I'm under attack. We ride. Forward by bounds. Scatter while you... We say no. Stop! Saving this for later. Salamene smiles upon me. On the prowl. Forward by bounds. Cower before us. Since you command it. On track. Good idea. We ride.
The twins.
Tuck your tail and ride.
Take that.
Of course. Forward, pet. Stop! Shadows take us. Run like a dog's maw. Out of my way! Agreed. To the battle. Illusion! Evil curs! Good idea. Startle! Leap forward. As you will it. Mm-hmm. Yes. Good idea.
The next level blade. The next level blade.
Ah. Forward, pet. Start! Agreed. To the battle. On the prowl.
No breaking through the dire structures for now.
I'm not ready. Forward by bow. I'm under attack. Don't believe. Yes. On track. Death. With honor.
Feel bad for your top tower. Almost feel bad for your top tower.
Yan, kaya pa.
Your top tower's in trouble. No breaking down the radiant structures like this.
You'll not stop us that easily.
Regeneration.
As you will it. Stop! Ah. Mm-hmm. Stop! Good idea. Of course. Leap forward. To command. Yes.
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
The twins.
I'll save this for later.
They're meaning to smash that bottom tower here. Hate to say it.
On the prowl. Not yet. We ride. Agreed.
The other fella's bottom tower. Nothing but fragments now.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. To the battle.
Your top tower's getting all banged up.
Of course. Stop! Allies disappear. Forward, pet. Good idea.
Another one?
On track.
You first.
The Dire went and fortified their structures. The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Since you command it, start! Good idea. Let's start! Forward by bounds. Start! As you will it. Shadows, take us. Start! Leap forward. Yes! Yes. Leap forward. Saving this for later. As you will it. Forward by bounds. Start! Of course. Forward, pet. We ride.
Swim for it.
Good idea. An easy shot. On the prowl. Good idea. Stop! Since you command it. Son of a... To the battle. It's not time yet. On track. Whimper, dogs. Stop! Agreed. On track. Forward, pet. Cringe, you cur.
For the twin.
Fair. Illusion. Lucky shot. We ride. Thus, you pay. Good idea. Since you command it.
The next label play. The next label play.
As you will.
Your top tower's hurting.
Of course.
Too bad about your top tower. There's always next time.
The price star. On the prowl. Agreed.
Wins. Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
To the battle. Stop! For the hunt. Leap forward. I am not ready. Die! Stop! Good idea. Good idea. Saving this. The prize is mine.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
Since you command.
Roche is gone, courtesy of the Radiant.
Mind of a savage.
Good idea.
I'll take that.
Stop! Fair warning. Your tech has arrived. Forward, pet. Run like the dogs you are. To the back. You're done with me. Agreed. Bullseye.
That tower ain't doing too well. The Radiant's courier didn't make it. Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now. The other fellas lost a mid-tower.
will it. Thus, we How dark! Of course. On the prowl. Forward by bounds. We ride. Who spoiled that shot? Get her while you can. Leap forward. Bullseye. Forward by bound.
Regeneration.
It's not done yet. Forward, pet. Perfect. Yes.
For the twins.
Since you command it. Agreed. Star Wars! Diamond! Star! Ah! Of course. Evil curse! As you will it. On track. Good idea. On the prowl.
The other fellas couldn't save that top tower.
We ride in perfect union. To the battle. This one's mine. We ride.
Can't do nothing about dire structures right now.
To the battle. under attack. Attack. Tuck your tail and run, Matt. Not yet. Sparks like the stars.
Regeneration!
Forward by bounds. Legolas. Good idea. I'm not ready. Shadows. Since you command it. On track. Bullseye. On the prowl. As you will it. Cringe, you cur! Mm-hmm. Yes. Leap! The prize is mine! Forward, pet. I'll save this for later. Good idea. Saving this for later. Run like the dogs you are. We ride. Start! Of course. Haste! Evil curs! Allies disappear. Start! Agreed. On the prowl. Forward, pet.
The other fella's top tower won't be making trouble no more. The other fella's bottom tower. Nothing.
Yes! I'll never bow.
I guess that's about how I expected a princess to fight.
Intervention.
Mine!
Selfish.
Double damage. Agreed. Stop! Rain down on mine enemy! Leap forward! Of course.
Roche had it coming, and the Radiant done the deed.
Good idea. Haste. Stop! As you will. To the battle. Not yet. Shadows, take us.
That did it for the young fella's top rank.
Since you command it. Forward by bounds.
Can't do nothing about dire structures right now.
We ride. An easy shot. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Someone took out the Radiant's courier.
On track. The prize is mine. Eye of Skadi. Forward, pet. It's not time yet. Mats! Thus, you pay. Mm-hmm. I am not ready. On track. Forward by bounds. I'm not ready. Then. Of course. Bullseye. Cower before us.
I'll cut you all down.
to it!
Go on, kid.
Leap forward!
The cost of kidding.
Since you command it, die, Homer! Vanish! Let's start! Such power is ours. To the battle! Yes. Stop! Cream to come. It's not time yet.
The other fella's bottom rags is gone for good.
As you wish. Stop! Start! Take me!
Nothing left of the other fella's mid-tower.
This should make my life easier. Illusion. We ride. I'm under attack. Agreed. Good idea. Good idea. On the prowl. As you will it. Good idea. Tuck your tail and run, you must.
Mega kill.
And this visit of the Flame Twins is an
Shadows
enemy of mine.
with us. Perfect. For that the inner light dawns. We ride. Agreed. Stop, stop! On track. Good idea. Leap forward. Forward by bounds. Ha! Scatter while you can. Of course. To the battle. Double damage. Allies disappear. Fair warning, your tech has arrived. Inferno.
Invisibility.
I'll take that.
Shout back and let him have it.
The Phantom forever. On the prowl. Then the prize is mine. Stop! Forward, pet.
The other fella's mid-rags is done. There goes the other fella's mid-rags. Hey, we got a case of the mega creeps.
Since you command it,
I'm open all night.
yes. To the battle. For the hunt. On the prowl. Double damage. I'm under attack. As you wish.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails.
Shadows to the dust. Since you command it. Leap forward. Die.
The other fellas lost mentality. They must be plenty sore.
Forward.
Now that was cold. Fine work, Galbraith.
Our victory was
Ano ka? Ikaw? Ha? Hindi pa. Ikaw? Okay lang.
pressure the Ursa. That's really good. And yeah, they're playing all out for strong lanes. The Razor gets to play into the Monkey, the Venom gets to play into the Ursa, the DK gets to play into the Puck.
Yeah.
I've just described 3 heroes that hard counter a core-for-core matchup. Therefore, when thinking about why Kyle was suggesting Venom Monster, it makes a lot more sense. Thank you, Kyle.
You've got stuns galore. You just need damage and map control, area control. That's the Venom answer in this game. There's no Enigma possibility.
All right, final words on the draft from you, Purge?
That sounds pretty convincing, and Enigma is great to catch in the late game. It should be easier for them to take skirmishes and fights, so I think I like Enigma's draft better too.
All right, thank you very much, T.
No, yeah, I love the fact that they have this kind of core-for-core counter in every role.
Yeah.
I simply just fear after the laning phase, once they get to breaking down the high ground, if they make a mistake, if they overextend that they did in previous series, suddenly this empower, this kind of damage amplification that Carl talks on about will take full effect. BKBs will dismantle the side of Enigma.
Same fears, same exact fears. Both teams have a path to win the game, but they're at odds with each other. You need to play a very clean game as Enigma and take fights on your terms. As OG, it's just like you catch them off guard for a moment, suddenly there's 2 empowered cores, an RP on 2, like everybody dies, and suddenly you walk into Roche, no problem.
Exactly.
So, anybody's game.
Anybody's game. That's the way we like it. Draft is done, and it is time for us to jump into the action together with Cap and Fog.
Anybody's game, and that certainly is said in the history as well. You go back between these two captains, Kuro versus Notel. You go far enough back and you see a dominant history for Kuro against the various teams that Notel had. But this year, especially TI9 with OG managing to claim that 2-time championship, they go on after that to just continue to dominate Nigma until this last tournament. We had the Epic League where finally Nigma were able to achieve some semblance of victory with a nice 2-1 against OG. Now feels like the playing field is wide open, Fog.
I feel like I could listen to you do that all day, Cap. Listen to that background. Look at that history. What beautiful. Honestly, Austin, as usual.
I mean, I love any series that is packed with a story that all you have to do is open up the book. You know, it's written there in the pages.
True. It absolutely is. Yeah, no, this should be an exciting one. And what a better game also where it's the classic between these two teams, and we're seeing Topson on Monkey King, Seb on Magnus. We've got some really signature things. GH on his Earthshaker. You know, we've got some really fun stuff. And yeah, I mean, this is the second time now I'm seeing this Razor picked up versus Monkey King in the DPC. I'm wondering to see how it's going to be done. I think it was Viking yesterday or the day before that did it, and it was successful. It looked pretty damn good too, so I'm wondering if it's going to be the same. I think Nigma has to play a very clean game though. I see the potential for disaster coming pretty quickly if they start making too many mistakes, because this OG lineup, it scales very hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love the fact that Kyle painted it as sort of the OG style. So we're going to have a 5-man movement into OG, starting off with the Fisher Seb. He's going to have to go for a skewer play if he wants out of here, but he's just not going to get the chance to do so. Some chain stuns go down. They give the first blood. That's going to go to Mind Control. They should be able to get 3 bounties out of this, though, if Notel can stick around long enough, which he should be able to. Grabs that one. On the other side of the map, we've got Mid One, who should be able to get 2 there. And
Notel? Ooh, okay.
Okay. Well, there is a Dragon Tail if he really wants to blow it here. Miracle, I don't know if they have enough to really kill Notel, as they're going to be a bit lacking in damage in all this. Miracle, is he... All right.
It's not worth it. Yeah, I don't think it is. They won't get the kill. They'll have to chase him way too far. He'll get like a second orb off and then mana wasted. So, okay, cool. Yeah, nice little exchange there. So it is, 3 bounty runes it looks like for OG. And it is Mind Control who gets the first blood. So Mind Control has some Windlace enabled for bottom. Still a slow hero. He really needs the Earthshaker. And now the fact that they actually used the Fissure early on means the lane positioning now for the Veno is not where he wants it to be. So it's a little bit hard now for Mind Control to start.
Weehaw keeping just enough distance there between him and Topson, keeping that 4-stack of Jingu out of the way, but Topson continuing to keep that pressure up and does have the Boundless Strike if he wants to nab that extra bit of lifesteal now if he wants. This is going to be, I think, a fun matchup to watch, because I have to imagine, Fog, this should be favored for the Razor, but you never know with Topson lanes.
Absolutely, and it's such a perfect. It's so perfect too, right? It's all you're thinking is Weehaw saying, you know, why Monkey King? You know, it just keeps replaying in my head for some reason in this matchup anyway. But we'll see how it does end up going. As the Link, it's going to be very problematic. He can at least dodge some hits and all that with the Mischief, and he is a bit of a speedier hero. 15 movement speed. He's able to just constantly get the Jingus on the Razor anyway.
Yeah, and if he's able to constantly get those Jingus, he's not going to be forced out of lane. Next thing you know, Do you think you go like a fast pair of boots here for the Monkey in this matchup just to continue this kind of movement speed advantage? So he's already got him coming out, so...
Maybe he's going to win the lane.
Yeah, it seems
Maybe Monkey
like
King is going to beat Razor. Yeah. We'll see. Level 2 Link is where it gets a lot stronger. Level 1 Link is pretty bad, so that is one thing for Weehaw, and he's going to need it.
No-Tail.
Fine, No-Tail.
Continue his run of space creation, though this one does cost him his life. It's still securing Seb a lot of CS, though, in that bottom lane, especially for Venomancer lane. I'm sure you can't be too discouraged by that.
No, and we didn't actually get to talk about that initially, is the lane setup, right? This is OG putting this lane down here. They want this Magnus to be soaking the pressure from that Venomancer. They want the Ursa top in this matchup. And mid one, he's going to be getting this decent farm, but Soxa might actually die. He steps up too far.
Yeah, and a little bit of body block. Nice double stun there from Kuro. Oh, trying to stay heaven windbound. He does manage to get off the Fairy Fire, so he'll be okay. As Thompson, once again, getting those stacks up. And all the damage that Weehaw's doing it doesn't matter that much harassment-wise, just because Thompson should be able to get some lifesteal. I don't know, actually. How long does Static Link last compared to his Jingu stacks?
It looks like Jingu lasts a decent amount longer, actually. A good chunk of it.
Yeah,
so he's actually going to have exact base damage to counter it, because it's 70 damage that he has, and he had 70 damage stolen. So I think Monkey King's actually going to end up coming up pretty okay in this matchup. He actually going to win because he doesn't have to buy regen, while Razor does have to buy regen. So, okay. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's pretty wild that he can actually, that Static Link wears out. Because if he had a bunch of damage stolen and his Jingu's going to round out, he's just going to have to lifesteal for a low amount. You know, but because he's able to wait it out, he lifesteals to full every time.
And he's actually dodged, I think that's the second time I've seen, he dodged both ticks of the Plasma Field with his Mischief. So he's even making Weehaw use a lot of mana. Thompson's just playing the matchup very nicely, as he would be, right? He's super comfortable with it. And maybe we're also just, you know, putting out there buff Static Link early levels, as it's pretty weak at the start.
Yeah. Or maybe even nerf the timing on Seb. Okay, he's going to be all right, but...
No nerfs, Cap. Only buffs. We don't want nerfs in Dota. Buff everything.
I guess so. Power creep is real. Invis found for Weehaw, but he doesn't have a bottle, so it's not like it makes much of a difference. And, you know, Fogged, if you were thinking about that saying, why the Monkey King? The follow-up to that is just ban the Monkey King, man.
Just ban the Monkey King. Look at this Monkey King, 1900 net worth, Razor 1300. He's got a good level advantage too. Razor walks up, Orb of Venom boots, gets the Jingu stack. Now it doesn't matter if he gets linked.
Stun up in the top lane, this Ursa. He's taking a lot of damage here. Miracle. It's surprising to me that a Dragonite lane is allowed to actually be so offensive. They are almost managing multiple kills here so far. Just the one on Soxa, though.
And they're actually getting like side pulls off. It's very surprising, actually. As a Ursa Coddle lane, usually you'd be able to push a lane in, especially into a weakish support like Lion. But yeah, they're doing a great job up top on the side of Enigma for Miracle. We actually has the TP out of mid.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that pretty much tills the tale right there. 17-5 compared to 24-13. Weehaw seems like he doesn't really have much of a place to go anymore, especially with the potentially continued boots advantage. I mean, if Thompson managed to get his phase boots before Weehaw gets anything at all.
He has 80 boots. He has 80 move speed on him. There's just nothing they can do unless they have a GH rotation to set up for this. But even then, Thompson, like, he's holding the skill point. Even if you get static linked, you pop Wukongs, your Wukongs is still doing full damage.
Yeah,
so if he does go for that, he can.
They're going to try for it right now, see if they can block him in. He gets the Jingu stacks up. Thompson is going to actually level up there between damage hits to be able to jump into the trees.
Okay. I thought he might actually just pop the ulti, like skill the ult and pop it, but I've seen him do that a couple times too, where he saves that point. It's nicely done to trickle away. And that's definitely a concern for them. If this Monkey King's not getting shut down at all by the Razor, and they're getting farm on all 3 cores, and they have scale, you know, that's going to be a very, very tough position for Enigma to be in.
Yeah, and I'm going to look back to that bottom lane. That is also not going that well. I mean, considering the fact you have a Venomancer. Oh, Jump forward. Miracle. He's coming in. He does actually get a bit of mana to be able to save Kuro. No, the blast comes through. And Saksa runs over Kuro with the Coddle Blast. Miracle's going to have to retreat back to the tower. Big Wave is pushing into him as well. With the Siege Wagon, this could be a deadly moment for him as he's going to be chased down. Dragon Tail. Turn around. TP coming in from the Earthshaker. He's going to throw it out. Hits mid one as well as Saksa there. Not able to get the kill on the Ursa, but a nice body block from GH leads to Saksa taking a lot more damage. He is very likely to just keep on running here for a while. GH might be able to kill him with a second Fissure, especially if he gets a hit in right now. Tranquil Boots allowing him to catch up. That's why Saksa turned around. He wanted to be able to stop that extra movement speed. The Fissure, though, is enough. GH with a nice read, being able to run down the Keeper of the Light.
Nicely done. I'm still just looking at this mid disparity. It's pretty large. And that's the thing, is that they picked this Razor and fully to shut down this Monkey King pick, and it's not. And Razor as a hero overall, we know he's not in the best position, especially when you're playing versus something like Ursa and these heroes that can get on top of you and just burst you so quickly. So I'm feeling a little bit of concern for Enigma. They're still farming well, at least on the Venomancer and the DK, but they want to be getting very ahead in this laning phase and very ahead in that early start of the game, first 10 minutes.
Yeah, the CS was a little bit discouraging there for Mind Control in comparison to where Seb was at, but I could see Seb had to actually blow a decent amount of net worth on regen. Now they're going to make a full rotation of both supports.
Nice.
They're not messing around anymore. Thompson needs to die.
Nicely done, nicely done. The max level Link too, so now it actually deals in a good amount of impactful damage, and immediately they make the swing top. They could actually look to help out Miracle, and he needs it.
Oh, he's got the stick charges. Dragon Tail up in one more second. Okay, now the Enrage is up for mid one. He can try and go for it, but a Fissure surprises him and catches him out. No opportunity for the Enrage, and maybe another kill. Ooh, Saksa does manage to dodge just enough out of range of the Impale now from Kuro, and no chance of death anymore.
These two should just bruise partner. Yeah, just Kuroki and GH move from lane to lane. These independent cores are very strong when you do get enabled by your two support rotations like this, because they're strong on their own, but without help, they're quite weak. When they get these two, they actually have kill potential rather than just like this passive laning thing for the Veno and for the Razor.
Yo, you see that? What a heads-up move. Thompson died, and he came back with the dust because he saw that Weehaw had a Invis in his bottle still. So even though he actually didn't, he didn't commit the play. He could have popped it underneath tower and maybe seen if he could have actually make that dive happen. Ooh. Running into the two supports, it doesn't really matter too much without the Razor nearby though, especially as he gets the Jingu stacks up. He's got the backup here of Seb as well, who's been spending quite a lot of time in the jungle, and allowing No Tail to try and hold this bottom lane as the puck. The RP is going to be committed here, the two-man Fissure. If they don't commit the RP, they're going to miss the chance of killing down Weehaw.
Guess Seb didn't see GH there at first because he was really just stop canceling it over and over again. Now they're going to look for it as Weehaw is still quite low, and they have the Boundless in 5. He has Jingu stack. He still has one Jingu stack.
Oh, just outside of range of the Aftershock stun there. Rolling on through, Seb, second opportunity. Uh-oh, the chain stun, Thompson.
They got him.
He's going to die for this relentless aggression between him and Seb. Now they get the level 6 on GH. The Echo Slam goes down. Seb falls as well. 2 cores dying on the side of OG, and a third one en route to the battle. As he's going to go for this kill on a Weehaw, but he's going to get kited around a little bit too much. Dragon tailed up. They're running out of mana, though. GH doesn't have the mana to support any further disables on mid one, so the Ursa will get out. But he didn't get the chance to have a rebuttal there. 8-1 now to the favor of Nigma with a 2,000 net worth lead.
OG with some slip-ups there, just holding on to the RP too long. Nigma turn up with the numbers, and Miracle with a nice TP in. Although he's not going to get many hits on the tower, it's very effective as he's getting the build up toward that Midas, and he opens up the lane for Kuroki up top to get his 6. No Tail looking to punish that. Every time you do see those 5 positions in lanes alone, we'll see that happen. But in the meanwhile, we see Mind Control gets a lot of time bottom, level 8 on the Veno, and he can start to take the tower.
Yeah, No Tail was also gifted a lot of time at the bottom lane. He got a lot of solo experience, and he's going to make use of it here in top lane, getting the kill onto Kuro. Thompson, though, they can't afford yet another death on this guy. They just keep on bringing multiple cores to this lane. I mean, Fog, it feels like they say, we've got a Thompson problem, and we're going to make sure he gets exterminated in this game.
They're addressing him so nicely, too, especially because they saw that Puck The one who can actually counter gank, he used Coil top. So immediately they make the move on the Monkey King mid. Coddle can't actually help in that regard in comparison. These two supports on the side of OG, they can't help to set up for kills or to help protect people nearly as much as the side of Nigma does. They need the Coil to pretty much do that, or they just can't actually help.
Yeah, now that Mind Control, as you said, was gifted so much great time at bottom lane, got to a point where he was so dominant, the Magnus rather, couldn't be there. He takes that bottom tower, and now he can camp top lane and say, you know, you're going to have to go through me if you want to even out this this map advantage.
And he is into the perfect matchups, right? These 3 melee cores that ideally, especially one of them wants to get a blink. So he's just very good timing, and they're actually going to sandwich up toward him while he's pushing the tower. Look for Sox in the back.
They are going to be able to catch Soxa here. Now, Mid-1 is still looking to be able to take this fight. That's because Thompson is going to be able to hop into the trees. A good position for the Wukong's command. Coil goes out, and they quickly surround Weehaw, bring him down pretty quickly. Nigma just going to go ahead. Not fully back up, though. They might try and go back in with the Wukong's command down, and Miracle still operating with some of his dragon form. They were hoping to still make use of this, but No Tail, get away from that cliff. Miracle was looking to throw the Dragon Tail there over that ledge, but no such luck. And no luck on that rotation there, that smoke rotation. I think they were hoping to catch the Ursa in the act of farming up that Ancient stack.
Yeah, just try to catch the Coddle and just catch the Ursa and slow them down. They do get wards, though, to watch the area. Well, they had them already there, but they get it out of range, and they get to at least identify that stacks are being made, which they probably knew was coming. They swing, take mid tower, so sure, they lose their Razor, but they got what they came for with information. As Seb Bottom is forced to use the RP defensively.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. That's just one more ability on cooldown, which Nigma, they already made that read. They said, okay, if they've blown Coil and they've blown Wukong's command, we just take that mid tower. Now they're gonna retake control over this triangle.
And playing active, as they have to do in the early game. They don't want to give OG downtime to be able to farm with this Magnus, Ursa, Monkey King, very just farm-heavy lineup that OG has gone for, very greedy. And this is exactly what they need to do. Yeah, GH, he walks in, gets himself a nice neutral. They're just farming the Ancients as a group.
Thanks to this defensive ward. A long-range finger from Kuro will bring down No Tail.
The dream. And Miracle now, he's able to go for a Midas with this 4K advantage that they have. That's going to be able to at least have him to the position to keep up with this Monkey King, keep up with this Ursa, and be this actual carry. Be that one position DK that they need him to be.
Yeah.
This is really, really nicely done so far by Nigma in these last few moments. Just look at this, just swinging around. Everybody always looking for kills, always looking to threaten this passive OG lineup.
I mean, Fucked, I was going to ask you, what do you do as OG when the enemy team takes your triangle? And I think the answer was you take the enemy's triangle, right? But Nigma, they're one step ahead with that great ward, but now they forced enough rotations, they're going to go ahead and punish Mind Control for being so far forward. They saw 3 people at the bottom area of the map. They say, okay, this Venomancer has got to pay for this positioning. He does manage to get off his poison, so it looks like No Tail is 26 charges.
Ooh.
He'll have to pop that to survive.
Yeah, like you said, yeah, great moves from Nigma, and this time they will be able to punch back, but it does feel like OG, it's completely ulti reliant for them to ever make those moves. While Nigma, they can make non-committed moves a lot easier with this Earthshaker, with this line, with this DK with such a good start. They can easily set these things up. It's a lot harder for OG to force them. Let's see what Sox is able to make happen with his next recalls, because that's one thing that we haven't seen used too much, is just the outnumbering and just the swinging of the map to be able to read stuff. They have a ward bottom, so they right now see that Nigma is postured as at least 3. See if they look to bring the numbers on OG.
Yeah, good opportunity to, because it doesn't take much, right? With this kind of lineup, Nigma definitely have to snowball a victory with a Dragonite carry. On the other side, OG, they've got the Empower with Monkey King and an Ursa. Like, if they are given a static game, they will outfarm Nigma and eventually take over the game.
Absolutely, yeah.
4-10, 3,000 net worth lead. And they do have that vision to bottom lane, but we haven't seen that move you're talking about just yet. Instead, they're going to have 3 sitting at top for now.
Yeah, they're gathering actually top instead. Like I said, it's a fully an ult-reliant team for them to make these aggressive moves. So when Puck Coil is up, they can look to actually make something happen. Thompson doesn't have his, but they at least have like 1 or 2 ults to have something go on. Because, Coddle and Puck, you can't make moves. You don't have stuns.
Yeah.
It's just really tough. As a Blink Dagger already done now on GH.
Oof. That is quite terrifying. It also means he has enough gold that he'll be able to save up for the shard if he wants it. When we start
Mind control.
20 minutes. Mind control
They're doing
again.
the recall, but the TP's already out.
Gets away. This fast move from Nigma up to top lane that they're already making. Nice read from GH. He knew exactly where Seb was going to be positioning with that Blink Dagger to try and escape. Seb, he will try and draw out as much time as humanly possible here, but it is very likely he's going to die. Maybe they even get a Finger of Death stack. No, Kuro's going to say, that is a resource I'm not willing to use here, especially level 1 Finger. Thompson, though, does do a little bit of split pushing in the meantime.
He's got the full fighting build, though, on Thompson. Only the 1 point in Primal Spring, so it's a little bit tougher for him to make it work. Now, another recall happening to at least move him out of that top side. Enigma reading the maps perfectly, though, getting these good trade plays as well. Now taking top tower.
We getting very
Miracle will have a blink soon.
He seems to know the mid one's kind of alone here, and he's going to force something out. It's going to be in the enrage. See if he can get the kill before the rest of the heroes come in, and he will. In fact, now, with the supports here, he's still got a lot of damage. They've got to be very careful in kiting around this Razor, otherwise it could be death for one of them. Weeha trying to escape for the trees, but no such luck. Mind control. Hot on their heels. GH is going to swing downwards here and maybe catch No Tail with his Blink Dagger. Does long-range Fisher, but unfortunately the Blink doesn't take him far enough to chain that stun.
That was close, though. 1-0-8 on GH, having an excellent game. Already queuing up the shard instantly, of course. And OG, it's just, yeah, it's still the same name of the game for them. Just get the farm. Mid one still not having the Battle Fury, and that's also interesting to point out. Is he's still double down for Battle Fury even with the Magnus. Just definitely feeling like he needs it and wants to have the scalability. They want to just take it to late game. Enigma, they don't want that. Look at this invasive play immediately.
Excellent opening with the Echo. This time the Finger of Death will be used, and this time Kuro will collect that stack in order to stop the Ursa. And they can even take some of that hard camp stacks. You can see OG, they are on full-on ratting mode. Thompson, oh, maybe not. Maybe they feel like with this split up here, Weeha is separated enough from his team that they can maybe make a play. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't think that was quite close enough to see Thompson. But this move is becoming more and more dangerous as now We does have a lot of heroes behind him. They're going to start off RP into the Wukongs immediately. Just everything they have. Take down the Razor and don't give Nigma the chance to be able to respond. Not even a word.
That's the way they have to with this lineup. It's just a full committal of ultimates. On Nigma, it's much easier for them to just set off these small pickoffs. So now it's where they respond with the Razor, and what does Nigma want to do to hit back as those ultimates will be down. Still have to deal with the puck coil, but they do have a lot of ways to be able to play around that. And Miracle, he's actually, he was going to go for the blink, but he's having a really good time of just walking around and farming. He's just going to get the Radiance.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Midas into Radiance, like a double farming build. Like, how good can a dragon... Oh! Seb, still spotted by the ward here. But he will manage to get away.
DKs can scale pretty damn hard, and this miss rate will be annoying for Ursa and Monkey King to actually like itemize first, because they don't want to get the Monkey King bars. Thompson is found again by Kuroki.
There's just no way out of this, not with him already using his stuns. So another big pickoff for Nigma. Surprisingly, the net worth isn't like cascading their way just yet, but it does feel like OG is having a very hard time for pretty much everybody but mid one. Actually, mid one doesn't even have that much farm. I thought he was going to be the farthest up there, but it's actually Thompson. I guess he's just been picked off one too many times by these smoke gangs.
They're just playing the space creation game, and Nigma's playing the full pressure game, and yeah, Nigma's doing a good job of continuing that pressure. It's every time somebody shows in a lane, they just start running at them. Look, Seb shows bottom for like a quarter of a second. Two heroes start just immediately going for him.
Yeah.
No blink on Miracle, but he's got an Arcane Rune, so at least he can just pop DK form to just farm and push out these lanes while GH hunts.
This is why Seb is so quick to be able to blink or skewer the way at the moment's notice, just because he is, as you said, kind of
mid tower's getting banged up. Dire's mid tower won't last much longer. Radiant's mid. Time to ban. Five seconds. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
I sense the proximity of souls.
Places, everyone.
Souls beckoning. Well, bless your soul.
"30 seconds to showtime."
Soul Collector. As ever.
And they're off.
It's the perfect first blood of a new collection. Ha! My claws are red with the gore of first blood. Into the fray. I know. More souls. Forward. Not denied.
Diyan makan. Matakot ng ano.
My reach extends. Never fear. I sense souls. More souls for me. My reach is long. Denied. I sense souls. Souls beckoning. Your soul is mine. More souls for me. My reach is long. This one is not outplayed. Soul Collector. Indeed. The tool is your soul. As ever. Into the fray. Something else for my collection. Of course. Another soul for me. I know. Yes. Machine darkness. Receive the book. Denied. Oh, you have with the sword. Forward. Power, never fear. You are mine. I save this for later. You're mine, heart and soul. Attack! Never more. Better. Never give the satisfaction. Of course. Never fear. You're mine, heart and soul. Oh, yeah, with his sword. My reach is long. This one is mine. I have more room in my attack. I sense souls.
That top tower of yours ain't doing so good.
Regeneration. Indeed. Soul collector. Something else to collect. Forward. Into the fray.
Your top tower's in trouble. Can't do nothing about dire structures right now. Almost feel bad for your top tower. Your top tower's getting all banged up.
In my father's name.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures.
I owe you one.
Warriors of the West.
Yes, bounty.
The sacred grove. So no more. Never fear.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
I'll take that.
Someone took out the Radiant's courier.
Yes.
top tower's hurting.
Souls beckoning. Forward.
Your bottom tower ain't long for this world. Might want to check your bottom tower.
Into the fray. As ever. Illusion. You can never hide. More stories for you.
They're meaning to smash that bottom tower of yours. Your bottom tower's in a tight spot. Nothing left of the other fella's mid-tower.
Another soul for me. Soul collector. Need more souls. Something else.
Your top tower's hurting. Them Dia buildings are tough as nails for now.
I sense souls.
Your top tower's been disowned. Showed him but good. Your mid tower needs a little help. The other fella's bottom tower's gone for good.
Never fear. More the seeds of fortune. Mind, heart, and soul. I'll never get invisibility.
Something bad's happened to the Radiant's courier.
Killing spree, double kill. More souls.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
Dominating. Your soul is
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind. Your mid tower's coming apart. No breaking down the radiant structures like this.
Mega kill.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Rift rejects me. Unstoppable. As ever. Wicked sick. Another soul for me.
They're made of smash that box. Your body
To me. Each of versus claws is like a little axe. Axe
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
I have enough to start using acorns for practical purposes.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
Leona!
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Soul Collector.
Your mid tower needs a little help. Hope you were part of your bottom tower.
I shake your corpse.
Right about now. Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
Forward.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind.
Six. Soul. Don't mind.
That top tower of yours ain't doing so good.
My reach is long.
No!
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
Never fear. Mega kill. Killing spree. Not yet. The seeds of fortune.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
Soul.
Your mid tower needs a little help.
I know.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
Souls.
So much for the Radiant's courier. Poor little fella.
My reach is long. Wondrous scepter of souls. Soul collector. Need more souls. My power. Into the fray. Souls beckon. More souls for me.
The other fella's top tower had a little accident.
Your soul.
Radiant structures must have been fortified.
As ever.
Fella's top tower won't be making trouble no more.
My reach is long. I know.
Slide.
I will rise next double kill. Burns you down.
Went and fortified their structures.
I have more room in my collection. I sense souls. Never fear. Black King.
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
Killing spree. Double kill. I'll show you.
Might want to check your bottom tower. Might want to check your bottom tower. Your mid tower needs a little help.
Your soul is mine. Indeed.
Roche had it coming, and the radiant done the deed.
Immortality. Soul Collector. Another soul for me. More souls for me. Into the fray.
Your top tower's getting all banged up. Your top tower's in trouble.
My reach is long.
Welcome to the secret shop.
Into the fray.
on trying to bust down Radiant structures now.
More souls.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
As ever.
Your mid tower's done for. Your mid tower's in Your mid tower needs a little help.
Souls beckon.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Mine heart and soul. Attack! Oh, yes. Indeed. Turns to gray. Never fear. I sense soul.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well. Dire structure's looking fortified.
My reach is
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind. Your mid tower's gone. Yeah, keep your chin up. Mid rags is getting smashed to splinters. Other fellas are after your mid rags. That does it for your mid rags. There's always next time. Your bottom tower ain't long for this world. Just hang on tight. Your bottom tower's toast. Ah, well.
I know.
Your top tower's in trouble. Too bad about your top tower.
It's me. Now you can get the mic.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now. Your top tower's getting all banged up.
Yes!
That top tower of yours ain't there goes your top tower.
Forward. Holy shit. Double kill. How is it you heard not my words?
Your top rags is hurting bad.
Soul Collector.
So much for your top rags.
Soul.
Your top rags didn't make it. Well, that's unfortunate. Your mid tower's coming apart. Well, ain't this a treat? Your mid tower's coming apart. Let's just say things are getting bad news on that your mid tower. What a day. Such a shame what they're doing to your ancient. The rain's coming.
Want to get these